The silver lining found beneath the rust of a dying town. Deep, steady breath, the silence of a small town in the middle of the night. It isn't actually silent. If you listen close, you can hear the hum of the power lines, the distant whistle of the 3 a.m. freight train, and the steady, rhythmic thud of your own heart, wondering how much longer it can keep up this pace. My name is Marcus, and in this town, names don't matter as much as your output. People know me as the guy who's never been late to the Miller Randall warehouse in 12 years. They know me as the guy who drinks his coffee black and keeps his head down. But they don't know about the math, the constant, exhausting math running through my brain. Long, dramatic pause. See, every American town has a ceiling, a point where you can't climb any higher. In Oak Haven, that ceiling is made of galvanized steel and broken promises. I grew up watching my old man look at the horizon with a look of pure resentment. He had dreams of being a woodworker, a real craftsman, but the factory needed bodies, and the bills didn't care about his soul. He died with sawdust in his lungs and a pension that barely covered the casket. I promised myself I wouldn't let that happen to Maya. Maya, she's different. She's only 10, but she doesn't see the world like the rest of us. Where I see a pothole, she sees a reflective pool of liquid sky. Where I see a rusted fence, she sees tangled iron lace. She's got this sketchbook, it's her most prized possession. And every night, while I'm sitting on the porch nursing a beer and an aching back, she's at the kitchen table, creating worlds that don't exist here. Tone shifts, becomes more intense. But here's the thing about gifts. They require fuel. To get her into that prestigious arts academy in New York, the one that sent us that glossy, expensive-looking brochure, it's gonna cost more than I make in a year. So, I started the Sunday shift. But it's more than just Sundays now. It's the before shift at the docks and the after shift at the salvage yard. My life has become a series of timed intervals. Sleep is no longer a luxury, it's a tactical error. I'm sitting in my truck right now. The dashboard lights are flickering, casting this ghostly green glow over my hands. My knuckles are swollen. My eyes feel like someone rubbed them with sandpaper. And in the passenger seat is a stack of unpaid medical bills from when Maya had the flu last winter. The temptation to take the July money, the secret stash in my glove box, and just pay off the debt, it's suffocating. It would be so easy. I could breathe again. I could sleep for 10 hours. I could be a normal dad who isn't always checking his watch. Slow, deliberate pace. But then, I remember yesterday, I saw Maya sitting by the window, drawing the sunset. She looked at me, and she said, "Dad, do you think the colors in the city are brighter than the ones here?" And in that moment, the exhaustion, the pain, the crushing weight of the overtime, it just vanished. Because I realized, I'm not just a warehouse worker. I'm an investor. I'm investing my sweat, my sleep, and my youth, so she can buy a future that isn't painted in shades of Oak Haven gray. Exhale, I turn the key. The engine groans, it protests, it complains. But it starts. It always starts. I pull out of the driveway, leaving the quiet house behind. I've got 18 hours of labor ahead of me. My back is gonna ache. My head is gonna throb. But as I drive past the "Welcome to Oak Haven" sign, I just smile. Because I'm not working for a paycheck anymore. I'm working for a girl who sees the sky in a puddle, and I'll be damned if I let that vision fade. Fade out with the sound of gravel crunching under tires.